Hello YouTubers, I'm back with another video here. Just wanted to show you guys my Power Rangers helmet collection that I currently have, and these are all of them currently that I have available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go over each an individual helmet, and then go into a little discussion about each little one. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm going to start off with the black one here. This is, get this out of the way. So this black one here is made by Anarchy, and this helmet is really good. I love this helmet. It's snug. It's really good. Really good fit. You can kind of tell that the paint has kind of come off here on the clamps, but that's going to happen. But for the most part, it's still pretty good shape. The other side, it's a little bit better condition on this side than the other side. But yeah, there you have the clamps here. But look at the detail. I love the detail. There's the lines of the mastodon nose there, and it goes up here. There's the eyes. Notice where the eyes are here. The eyes here. The form of the top here, and then this back part here where it sticks out like this. It's very well done. And then there's the back. I'm gonna go ahead and open it really quick. So hang on one second. And I think Anarchy's also changed the way he makes his helmets, especially with the clamps. They're, I think he's now made it so that they're spring-loaded, like Sushia's is, so it's easier to open them up. So here's the inside. Here's the padding. He's got the padding on the back. He's got the padding in the center, and he has the padding kind of on the sides where your mouth is. And then if you take a look at the visor, I can lift it up. You can kind of see where the visor is over here. You can see there's the visor. But yeah, that's kind of the inside here. I'll even see if there's the inside here. Hard to tell where the visor is, but it's in there. So good helmet. Doesn't really have the keys on this one, which is nice because you don't have to worry about lining it up or anything. So I do like that part of it. Sorry, have to close the clamps here. But I do like it because, and then of course you have the air holes there. But yeah, you don't have to worry at all about the rest of it. Okay, so now that we kind of got the general idea of Anarchy's helmets, we'll just quickly go into the rest of them. Of course, you guys are familiar with the pink one. This is the first Anarchy helmet I got. As you can see, it's chipped all the way around, all the way around the where it closes, and then there's a chip here. You can kind of see there's a little white chip mark there, and then of course there's like a hairline scratch there, and of course the paint is really coming off the clamps, but it's mainly due to just the overusage of the helmet. So that is the pink. Next up, we're gonna have the blue one here. This is not an Anarchy helmet. This is an original helmet made from Eric on Ranger Board. it was not painted by him. It was painted by Aaron Ferris, who did a good job on it. But the only thing that I believe is not screen accurate is this part right here where it has the line here. This does not connect like this. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, according to the show, the white part of it right above the visor, it stops here. So this isn't here, and then it resumes up over here, but it should not connect like this across the divide thing. Guys, leave comments, let me know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure my eyes are pretty good, so I know that I don't think this is accurate at all. But everything else is really good. Visor's good. Padding is excellent. This helmet is actually, it was originally, when it was really sent to me, it was not actually 100% complete. He might have still been trying to work out the painting, but because I'm trying to do a movie, I'm pressed for time, so I don't want to sit around and wait forever for these things to be made. So, but yeah, that's my blue. Now I got two reds, and I'll go into probably a fairly good discussion on the red ones. We'll start off with this one over here. My first red helmet that I got, which is over here. This is my original red helmet, and it is torn to shreds. This thing is so beat up, it's not even funny. I've had this for a couple years almost. I got it off of eBay from Model for Hobby. And as you can see, it's not screen accurate at all whatsoever. Mouth is too fat or too wide. The helmet itself is too big. You can see there's the this is how bad this is. They make it out of really cheap material because this thing just weathered over time and it couldn't stand up at all. Really bad. The clamps are in the inside. Good padding and everything. I have no complaints about the padding. You can see the clamps are here on the inside. The one clamp that remains. Here's the other clamp that's kind of broken off here. And then the inside. The inside, like, yeah, great padding. Can't really breathe. Obviously, there's no air holes. I had talked to the guy on eBay about how he his thoughts on the whole breathing thing, and he said, "Oh, well, you can breathe because you have enough room. Like the neck is fat enough so you can breathe through that." It's like, no, not really. But it is. I mean, this thing is like. I mean, I can't really close it anymore, but I mean, you can see how fat that thing is. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous how fat a neck you need to have to wear this thing. And a lot of people have had a bad experience with these helmets in terms of not being able to breathe at all, like nearly suffocating to death in this thing because there's no air holes, and they can't get to the clamps on the inside. When the clamps are on the inside, they're very hard to get off because they're on the inside, and it's very hard to get them off, and they're not the best clamps either. And you know, if you're at a point where you can't breathe at all and you're trying to get this thing off and you just can't get those clamps, you're fucked. Okay. Unless you have some kind of like sledgehammer or something to bust this thing open with, you're gonna have to break the helmet to get air again. But this helmet, stay away from it. Do not get it. These helmets also, if you guys go to colorsuits.com, they sell this exact helmet on Color Suits, the Model for Hobby mold. So do not get these helmets, okay? Trust me, they're cheap material. As you can see, it's completely beat up, and I really didn't do I'd never really dropped it on any kind of pavement or anything, and it's just, you know, stuff had been leaned up against it, and apparently it caused a lot of damage just by leaning. But yeah, don't get this helmet, okay? Don't get it. I mean, it's good for a cheap helmet for like if you're really on a budget. I guess if you're really on a budget, it's a good helmet. I mean, the paint job is good. I mean, they did a decent job on the paint job, but it's just not. The rest of it is just not up to quality. It's just terrible. But good Halloween costume if you like, you know, like to wear for Halloween. Good Halloween costume. But for cosplaying, let's just say something to avoid. And then, of course, my new red helmet, which is from Anarchy. This is the helmet you should be getting. It's screen accurate, and it is very worth having. And Anarchy, of course, did an excellent paint job. I mean, outstanding paint job on this. I mean, you look at the teeth here, and it's just amazing how well he painted this thing. I mean, that is so good right there. I mean, it's just massively awesome. There it is again. Nice, bold, outlined teeth right there. And then, of course, the paint job on the rest of it. There's the, excuse me, there's the top part here. And it goes all the way up here. All the way to the back here is where it stops. But it's really good. Really nice and bold. And then here's the eyes. Very nicely done on the detail here and the paint job on the eyes as well. And just overall, awesome helmet. And the coolest part is if you look at the sides, no chipping anywheres. Not there, not at the top. Turn it over to the other side. Again, the only real chipping that there is on the clamps, but hardly even noticeable. But I mean, look at that. There is no chips anywhere in this entire main part of the helmet. I mean, there is nothing there. It is just the best condition I've ever seen a helmet of Anarchy's Blast. I mean, I got this helmet the same time I got the black one, and the black one's already got chips on it. And I've worn this red helmet several more times than the black, and it has yet to have any chips. But it is awesome. I mean, even the mouth has good. He's outlined and marked the mouth. Freaking awesome stuff. Sorry, I gotta trim my nails. But as you can tell, yeah, nice details on. There's the air holes. See, there's where the other one was missing. Didn't have the air holes. Need the air holes. Gotta breathe. And then of course here's the inside of it. I'm gonna go ahead and open it here. Hang on. It took a little while to figure out a good way to get this helmet on without, just because it's a lot wider than the other helmets, so getting the clamps on is a little bit of a challenge sometimes. But here we go. I want to be careful to not mess it up. But here's the inside of the red one. As you can see, it's very similar to the other ones. You got the padding there in the back, and you got the padding there in the center. And then, of course, you've got the visor right there. You can't really see it too well, but the visor's right over there. You can kind of see it. But anyway, guys, that's it. There's the red helmet. That's my helmet collection. And I'm running out of battery, so I gotta call it good. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be posting up another one here shortly.